Performers are probably the most dangerous of all the styles of behavior we're going to discuss because you don't see them coming. These people are malicious. They are manipulative. They operate under the radar screen, and I have performer in me. So let me just say, let's be clear here. The key is, do we deploy the best of our styles or the worst of our styles? That's entirely your decision. I cannot seem to get anybody to want me as a speaker if I'm only talking about how these styles of behavior are fun and wonderful to deal with. Nobody cares about learning how wonderful and easy they are to deal with. People only care about how to deal with them when they're at their worst. So I'm not featuring for you today what's best about these styles. At their worst, performers are attention hogs. At their worst, performers are superficial. They get conventionitis. They sign up conspicuously to do the dog jobs that nobody wants so they can look good. And then when it comes time to deliver, you know what? My boss redeployed me and I'm no longer in a position to deliver on that commitment, and I wish you'd talk to my boss because I'd really like to deliver for you, but hey, not my fault. What can I say? These people take credit for everything that everybody else does. All right, ready? This is a tough one. The way to deal with performers generally is to lavish recognition upon them, create opportunities for increased visibility. Now, I know that makes you want to vomit. Just hang on. Here's the deal. Understand that withholding recognition from them is not effective. Let me repeat this. Withholding recognition from these attention hogs is not going to get you anywhere. It's not going to advance the ball. You've got performer in you. And there's nothing wrong with that. Just deploy the best of those traits. The best of these styles of behavior are in the downloadable PDFs that you can have. The best of these styles of behavior are in the book. We're only talking about the rough parts today. Okay? Antithetically opposed to performers are avoiders. These are the wallflowers of the world. Okay? They don't want the spotlight. Their motto is, we might not soar with the eagles, but neither do we get sucked into the engines of jet aircraft. They are incredibly risk averse. They don't even go and get their clothes back when a relationship ends. They don't. You have to prepare these people 8 months in advance if you want to move an end table from point A to point B. Now here's what's interesting. Avoiders are among the brightest, most mentally fluent folks that we have. They usually deliberately gravitate toward one of two types of work. Either they want to be buried in a bureaucracy where there is anonymity and a complete and total lack of visibility and accountability, or they deliberately rise to the pinnacle of extremely technical professions where there is no scrutiny because nobody understands what the hell they do. Analyticals are unassailably convinced that something happens in the process of photocopying that necessitates the proofreading of photocopies. If they seem socially awkward, it's because they are socially awkward. They're conducting a cost-benefit analysis of interacting with you. If you deploy people and manage people in ways that feature what they're good at, you will retain your talent. They will stand in line to work for you. Make people feel like $1 million, not by blowing smoke, but by deploying them in ways that feature what they're best at. So you have job X, and the person in it now is not doing it well. Why not divide up the pieces of job X with job Z, D, and F so that you create a new job? What's wrong with creating a new job? What's wrong with reformatting the functional arena or the functional template that you've got so that you can redeploy your people so they can do what they're best at? What's wrong with that? Well, just because that's not what the job description is?